Why can't I manifest what I want? This question arises in the minds of people who face failures when manifesting. Failures occur, and I am not going to deny that, but it is not the end. You can change them by just looking at them as stepping stones. Failures and setbacks are very common when manifesting something. Almost everyone experiences them, but no one shares them with you on the internet. You can only find success stories. There are no stories related to failures. Well, there are reasons for that. I know you too have faced failures, and you might be finding ways to overcome them. If you are on the same path, then congratulations. In this video, I have answered all your questions, and by the end of this video, you will find practical ways to overcome these failures. You are new to manifestation. You were unaware of this power of creation for a long time. Earlier, you weren't aware of it, but over the past 2 to 4 years, you got to know about it, and it worked for you. Some things manifested quickly, while others took time, and then there were those that haven't become reality yet. There are reasons behind these unsuccessful manifestations, and I will uncover them one by one. Answers will appear in front of you. Some of you will discover them in the next 3 minutes, while others might get them after 6 minutes. But one thing is common: you will get the answers. Now, the first common reason that I have witnessed is about living in the past and attachment to the past. The majority of you live in the past. It is as if you have a romantic connection with the past. In your mind, you have a story about the past that you romanticize. You use words such as "I used to be good looking," "I used to have lots of friends," "I used to be a highly attractive person," or "I had lots of money." While all these statements might be true, they become a block when you are manifesting new things in life. For example, if you are manifesting friends and you keep on telling yourself a story that there was a time when you used to have lots of friends and you were the life of a party, you knew how to communicate, and it was damn easy for you to make connections and approach people, then, in a way, you are saying that now you don't have friends and you are just an introvert who can be easily replaced. You don't know how to communicate, and it is very difficult for you to approach people and make new connections. Now, you might be thinking that your old story doesn't have an impact on you. But it is very impactful. It is your dominant story, and it is your dominant assumption, and your dominant assumptions manifest in your reality. Whenever you say that you used to be like this or that, you are implying that right now you are not that. And whatever you are in the present moment is what manifests in your reality. Almost everyone is telling themselves a story of the past. They are attached to this story, they romanticize it, and then they wonder why nothing is changing in their reality. The second reason that I found that is very common is that people are stuck in their 3D reality. Now, what do I mean by 3D reality? Well, 3D reality is your three-dimensional world, and your current circumstances represent your 3D world. Now, being stuck in the 3D world simply means that you are too attached to your current circumstances. Your attachment to your current circumstances keeps you focused on your 3D reality, and you keep manifesting the same circumstances in your life. It is said that whatever you focus on grows. Whatever you are aware of manifests in your reality. Your attention manifests the circumstances of your life. So, when you are attached to your 3D reality, you are focused on it, and therefore you get what you are aware of. Manifesting is about focusing on scenarios that you want to experience in your reality through the conscious use of your imagination. When you move your attention away from your current scenarios to your desired reality, this is where things start working in your favor. This is when you start manifesting the desired circumstances in your life. Always remember that your present circumstances are your thoughts and beliefs from the past. Your thoughts and beliefs are creating the present circumstances of your life. So, it is essential to change these thoughts and beliefs in order to manifest the desired outcome. Now, when you start changing them by doing affirmations and practicing visualization, you don't see the results at that very moment, and you might get discouraged by it. But there is nothing to be discouraged, as it takes some time to shift your reality. There is a delay, but your manifestation appears. So, don't get demotivated by the delay. Instead, affirm and become persistent. Everything in this world is a game of consistency. Only the people who put in consistent efforts get what they want. From following a diet to working out, from studying for exams to maintaining relationships, everything requires consistent effort, and the same goes with conscious manifestation. You have to become consistent with your imaginal acts, affirmations, and guided meditations, and then everything happens for you, and that too in a very short span of time. The third most common thing that I witness is self-identification with undesirable states of consciousness. Let me clarify this for you. There are some acquaintances of mine who refer to themselves as poor. Earlier in the college days, they used to do this as a joke, but even after a few years, they are continuing to do this. In my opinion, this makes them look at themselves in a certain manner. They identify themselves as poor, and this identification forms their beliefs. and these beliefs shape the way they look at reality, and their actions are based upon these beliefs. Self-identification is a crucial thing when it comes to manifestation. You might have heard about self-concepts. Well, they are the same as self-identification. You identify yourself with certain beliefs, and these beliefs shape the way you think, act, and feel. So, never focus on the state of consciousness that you don't want to become true for you. Because if you focus on undesirable states and continuously identify yourself with such states, then when it happens in your physical reality, you might regret doing it. You might have a desire right now. It might appear to you that you want money, a specific person, a car, a house, or even fame. In my personal opinion, you don't want that object. Your desire is not about the object. I know you are shocked and you are thinking, what am I even saying? Am I mad? Let me complete. You will have an eye-opening moment after I tell you what your desires are actually about. I personally believe that objects are the symbols that your desires create. When a desire comes to your mind, you start thinking about an object. You think that you want that object. But in reality, it is not the object that you want. Your desire is about a feeling. You want to have a certain feeling. You want to feel it in a certain way and embody that feeling. Desires are internal, and therefore, they are to be satisfied internally. The objects are the symbols that you have made in your mind, and you relate them to that feeling. When you desire a specific person, you want to feel loved. The specific person is just a symbol. That feeling is your actual desire. You want to feel that feeling. You want to remain in that state of feeling. You have gotten that feeling from multiple people. Just analyze your past, and you will find that once you loved James, then you loved Joseph, and then it was Daniel. You got that same feeling of love, and you were all charged up at that particular moment, even though the people were different. Now you again have this desire. You want to feel loved, and you know a person named John. So, you want to manifest a specific person. Who is John? And John is the symbol that you have created in your mind. All you want to feel is love, and may I tell you, love, hatred, joy, anger, and bliss are all generated within you, and they are generated by you. It is all done by you. You create these feelings within you. No one else does that for you. When you meet someone that you find attractive, you imagine all sorts of beautiful scenarios. There is a mystery about that person that you want to solve. Your love story is imaginary and gives you those feelings of joy and excitement. But as the relationship grows older, when people get married and have kids, the feelings that you have now are way different than when you first met that person. It happened because you stopped imagining. Now that you have that person and you say that you know everything about them, there is no mystery, and therefore there is no excitement. So, with the same symbol, the same person no longer gives you that feeling of love. That is why every material thing that you desire is just a symbol for a feeling. There is a feeling that you want to experience, and you think that it is an object that you want. That is why the phone you are holding right now does not give you the same level of happiness that you had when you first bought it. This is the reason why the car you own is not that special to you anymore. This is why the house that you built does not give you that level of joy that you felt before it was even built. Now, I am not at all saying that you cannot have material things. You should have them. You should manifest them. All I am saying is that these material things have a certain state of consciousness. When you enter this state of consciousness, or when you feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you enter this state. When it becomes your dominant state, then the thing that matches this state flows effortlessly into your life. Like, when you start feeling love within yourself, you enter the state of love and stay there. Then your specific person naturally and effortlessly comes into your life. When you give yourself the approval that you have been seeking from others, then others start giving you that approval. When you enter that state of wealth, then opportunities automatically arise, and you get the materialistic things that you desire. Are you getting me? Isn't it an eye-opening moment for you? When I thought about manifestation in this manner, it opened my eyes to new possibilities. I realized the true meaning behind Neville Goddard's words. I realized why he emphasized the feeling of the wish fulfilled. I truly understood what manifestation is about. It is about maintaining a state within yourself, and everything that corresponds to that state enters your life. Just feel the love, feel the joy, feel the excitement, and everything good will happen to you. I can land you in that feeling of love. You have to check out a guided meditation that I created to manifest a call from a specific person. In this video, I have included some elements that give you a different feeling, a feeling of love, and people had tears of joy in their eyes when they listened to it. Many people even got results by using this meditation. They have mentioned their success stories in the comment sections. Just click on the first video that appears at the end of the screen.